Don't you wonder how people solve something where there are 43 quintillion combinations? Well, one thing is the Rubik's Cube. I have been playing with this as a kid and I will show you today the most basic way to solve one. Solving a Rubik's Cube is very simple. All you have to do is remember a few sets of combinations and you're all good. Here are some main things I will show you when trying to solve the classic 3x3. Here's the first thing you need to do. You start off by solving one side, and the first thing you do is getting a cross section and lining up the middle section of the first row. Do this by finding a set color. In this case, it will be white. Then you will make the cross. You then arrange the sides of the crosses to match the color of the midpoints. Now that you have connected the midpoints, we will now be solving the corners. Here I am about to do the combination that you will need to remember. With your right hand, up, left, down, right. You will find the corner with all the colors that will match the corner you are trying to solve. Turn it to the same row and begin to do the combination until that corner is solved. You will also need to use the sequence up, right, down, left with your left hand in the next step. So you have to remember this also. Repeat this until all four corners of the first row are solved. You will now need to solve for the second row. You will need to find a cube that is not one of the corners and does not have the color that is currently facing up, which in this case is yellow. Line up the color and turn the opposite way to which the top color will match. Depending on which way you turn, you will use the combination that I just mentioned. If one of the cubes were stuck in the middle, do this sequence to the cube with the top color and it will move it to the top. Repeat this until the second row is solved. As you can see, all four middle top rows have yellow in them. In order to fix this, do the sequence to a cube without the top color, in this case yellow, and it will be switched places. Repeat this until the second row is solved. Now that you have solved the second row, the final row will be a little bit more tricky. First, you will need to make a cross. Do this by turning the side that is facing you to the right and doing the sequence up, left, down, right. Now you will need to match the middle of the top row to all four sides. You do this by first moving the top row to the position that has the most aligned sides and do the right following sequence. Up, left, down, left, up, right, right, down. If it works, move on. If not, align the sides and face the matching side to your right and forward and do the sequence again and you should have the correct sides. If all your corners already match with the colors, you don't need to do this next sequence, but if not, your next step will be to find a corner that is matching with all the three colors. When you find a corner that has all three colors, such as this one, you will do the following sequence. Left, up, left, down, right, down. All sides matching color, move on. If not, repeat. That all corners are matching with the corresponding colors, your last step is to flip the cube upside down and do the basic sequence until the corner matches. Once one corner is correctly matched up, you move on to the next corner. Make sure you only rotate the bottom row or else everything will mess up. Repeat with unsolved corners until you completely solve the cube. Here's what I have shown you today. I have shown you the steps to solve a cube. I have shown you the sequences to do those steps. A Rubik's is a simple toy once you know the basics of solving it. This is one of the most basic methods, and I hope you have a great time mastering these skills.